Hey guys, how's it going? It's Cyber Saloon. So I know it's been a little while since I've made my last video, but I just got really busy at work and then just a bunch of different changes kind of happening around. But after watching this summer's anime season, I've been kind of really inspired. I want to go back to kind of making videos again. I kind of want to give my thoughts on the spring anime season. It's been really good. This is probably one of my favorite anime seasons we've had in a long time. I'm a big sucker for slice of life and rom-coms, and especially when we mix them together, slice of life and rom-coms. And we have some good shows this season. We also have some great sequel series to shows I didn't think we'd ever get anything for again, like Fairy Tail 100 Year Quest. And honestly, it's been a pretty solid season so far. So I kind of want to give my recommendations so far, and probably in some of the shows that I plan to watch, I just haven't watched yet, but I want to give my recommendations on it. Starting off so far, I'm watching Aya, sometimes confesses her feelings in Russian. I absolutely adore this show. It is so good. The humor is great. It feels like you're watching. It's the best slice of life rom-com we've had in a long time. You got the school setting, but I really like the premise too. You have a girl who was born, she's from Russia, from Vladivostok, I believe, if I remember correctly. And then she moves to Japan, and she's just really determined. And you kind of have this. The main character is not just what you usually expect out of a slice of life protagonist. He's really cocky, and he's just really good at kind of getting things done because he understands. It's more so she has an idea in her head about how things should work, and he has a good understanding of how things actually work. In the latest episode, the one where she's trying to solve the confrontation between the soccer and the I believe it was the baseball team, she's like, oh well, this should work, and then her plan doesn't go together because she doesn't see some of the inner workings behind the situation. So they pair really well together. And of course, it's beyond just Aya. You have just the rest of the cast is really good. The studio is definitely flexing. The animation's great. All the girls are great. You can't go wrong. And I'm pretty sure that shot of his sister when he's waking up is pretty iconic at this point. And some of her dialogue, it's great. It's hilarious. I love it. So I'm really enjoying that one. Moving on, Fairy Tail 100 Year Quest is really good. I without getting too much into it, I was pretty raw about how the final arc ended. I remember being so disappointed as the manga was releasing about, and I might just do a video separately on Fairy Tail 100 Year Quest when it's done, and just looking back on it, the original series. But I was kind of raw on how it ended, but I'm glad that Mashima is still kind of continuing it with 100 Year Quest, because I think it's honestly pretty solid. It feels like a good early Fairy Tail. All the characters are really fun. The fan service is there. All the it's one of those anime. It's of all the shonen, it's the one that I always. It's the one you would want to live in the most. Is that world? It's just so fun. All the characters are great. I'm really having a blast with it so far. I'm up to the point where we're about to fight the water dragon god. I love just seeing the original cast together: Lucy, Wendy, Urza, and all of them together. And the part with them going into the underwater, kind of dungeon, the town was great. The animation, JC staff, you can tell they're having fun doing it. I love JC staff, but you can tell the animation's beautiful, especially when they're going to that town. It looks like some picturesque town by the sea, in France. It's beautiful. So I'm definitely having a lot of fun with that one. 2.5 dimensional seduction. Okay. They saw this and were well, we see how well Dress Up Darling did, so let's take Dress Up Darling and just make it more even a raunchy in a harem. Honestly, I don't give a shit. I love it. I love the show. I love the main character. The opening. The opening when she opens the door, hey, I'm here for the cosplays. This club is for people who enjoy ass and titties. It's great. So I'm having a lot of fun with it. Honestly, the girls are great. I really enjoy it so far. It's a good kind of fun, kind of lighthearted thing to watch. But you know why you're watching this show, and it's great. And I'm not even gonna deny it's good. It's for what it is, what it's trying to be. It's a good kind of fan service, fun harem show. I plan to continue it, but I'm also watching Days with My Stepsister. It's kind of it's a different take on what you generally kind of get with that genre. It's not really lighthearted. It takes itself pretty seriously. I've watched the first couple episodes and I do like it so far. It's a very, like, you feel like there's tension and tragedy. Like it feels like it's gonna be like underlying, but it's like two people that basically meet as strangers because that's how it is, and it's just like the dynamic that they have is really interesting. I do like it so far. So I do plan to continue that one as well. It's a very different take on like what you generally get with that type of series. Shows that I'm planning to watch that are out this season, I haven't watched them yet, but I definitely am going to finish them. I'll have my final thoughts on them when I do a video, like just kind of like an overview of like the spring season at the end. Failure Frame, it just looks interesting. Honestly, nothing really beyond that. And Losing 100 Heroines, which I've heard A1 is doing it. A1 is one of my favorite animation studios, right up there with JC Staff, and the animation looks beautiful, and I can just tell. Like, I've heard a lot of great things, so I plan to watch that as well. So those are just some of the shows I'm watching. I know there's probably some bigger ones, like Oshinoko, and a couple of the other bigger kind of anime that I'm not really watching, but I know some of you might. Those are the ones that I'm watching. I'll finish out all the shows that I listed before, and I'll probably put out a video, like my overview of it, at the end of the season, like which one I would like definitely recommend and what I think worked. And then I plan to do a video assessing what's coming up in fall, because I am excited for fall. I'm so excited for fall. ReZero is coming out again this fall, and that might be one that I'll probably do an episode video about. I love ReZero. It's one of my favorite anime series. I'm super excited for it. But getting ahead of myself here. So the season is really good. Again, this is probably one of my favorite anime seasons we've had in a long time. The shows are great. It feels like we haven't had like a good slice of life kind of like rom-com, kind of like, this feels like a season that we haven't had since like 2018, 2019. It's been a while. It's mainly, a lot of them have mainly been shonen heavy the past couple of seasons, and I'm glad this one's kind of not. So those are my shows that I recommend. Let me know what you guys are watching this season. Like, if y'all are watching Aya, Fairy Tail, 100 Year Quest, 2.5 Dimensional Seduction, or you're watching Failure Frame or Losing 100 Heroines, let me know what y'all think of it. I love the ones that I've watched so far. I'll probably do like a video overview of them when it's done, and then for like my original format, for going forward, I do have some video ideas in the pipeline about things that I want to work on. It's more so I don't want to just do like a video to video, because most series don't really require that. It's like as good as like some like Aya, for example. It's like you don't really need to do like an episode to episode like thing to Aya. It's like while the stuff happens, it's generally not enough to like make a video about, unless you're being super clickbaity about it. So I'll probably just put out, I'll probably, if I really like the show, like Aya's cooking up, I'll probably do a video just on like the series as a whole, on and what I liked about it. As for like going forward, there's a couple of videos I have, there's a couple of series that I've watched recently, and I'll probably do like a recommends on like an overview of the series that I really enjoy, or maybe that like I liked but probably never gonna get a season 2. Just going forward, just shows I would definitely recommend other people, like, again, because I know a lot of people have gotten into anime recently. I've been in anime since I got into college, and I know a lot of people probably got into it, may just now be getting into it. So I've been watching for a while, but there's some shows you just might not know about that like may have flown onto your radar. So I definitely have some recommendations going forward about like, oh, if you like this, you should definitely check out this. So that's kind of my plan going forward. And again, let me guys know what you are watching in the comments. I think Aya is the clear winner so far, in my opinion. Fairy Tail is close, just because I can tell they're having fun making it. The 100 Year Quest is really good so far. I really enjoy it, but let me know what is y'all's contenders right now, and what y'all are watching, and what y'all think of the shows. That's all I got for this videos, guys. I'll see y'all in the next one.